I put up a poll on Twitter to see. I gave like a few different choices of what to draw, and of course, Best Boy Graha won. As he always does. Subtweet at my podcast co-hosts. So, yeah, Graha won. And while I love Graha more than life itself, I'm not a huge fan of his current outfit. Mostly just not a huge fan of drawing it. I'm not big into vests. Not open. I like a waistcoat. You know, like I like a nice fitted waistcoat, but not like a big open flowy vest. Scarf's pretty cute, but so I've decided that I'm going to draw Graha in his student days in Charlene, so I can have an excuse to draw the Charlene coat, which is one of my favorite outfits from the game in general. And we'll just see how this goes. This is my idea. Butterscotch is once again playing in the hallway. My idea was to kind of have him sitting down. Now he's too big for the frame. Trying to do like a full body shot. Well, maybe we can have like a little table in here. And like all bisexuals, Graha cannot sit normally. So that's kind of the idea. This is turning out not great. I might start over. That's the other thing, like doing streams from start to finish, a lot of my shit is shit. And I have to give up and restart. I think. Also, I'm just much more used to drawing women than men. Why did I make Graha an option? I don't know, because I love him. What's funny about Capways is that they have such broad, they're so triangular. So my idea was he's at school, he's like reading a book with one hand and like eating a burger with the other one, because we all know that Graha is a burger boy. Yeah, like oh shit, we got a follower. Hello. I finally have 10 followers. Yay. Thank you. So, this is his left hand. So where he's going to be having El Burger. He has to firmly grasp it. Hi. Thanks for stopping by. We're, I'm very early days in this sketch. I'm planning to do the whole piece, and I wanted to do like a full body drawing. And no, he will not be shirtless. I just, you know, I'm planning to do him as a Charlene student. So I'm going to be putting him in the Charlene coat. What is it? I can't remember what they're called. It's like the Charlatan philosopher's coats or something like that. Like they wear them in the school. Let's see. He's holding a burger. How does one hold a burger? It's like the thumb would be coming out the bottom, and so the burger would be kind of like this. He's got his little, ready Capway hands. And then this arm, he's of course using his main arm to hold the book because books are more important to him than burger. The book would be like that, and then it's like little fingies coming out the top. I do also love Havrchant. He'll probably be on my next, poll of who I might draw. He also has a really interesting face. Havrchant does. He's got the, sharp nose. Makes him slightly different than, maybe he should be holding it like, open hand, and then the book is like that, and then like one pinky. I'm trying to remember how I hold books. Badly apparently it's like a little manga sized book. Maybe he's reading or like comics. That's all he knows. I don't know, I'm sure there's somebody out there in Eorzea drawing fan comics of the Warrior of Light. So I'm thinking he's going to be reading, so his eyes are going this way, but his face is going to be going this way because he's eating the burger. I have references on my computer. It says this is him when he was a student. It's going to be his old hairstyle from when we first met him. Are all Charlatans extreme multitaskers until they just fall asleep wherever they're standing? Still classic Catboy eyes. And they're like, but he's eating a burger. I gotta make sure he's got a thick neck, although he will not have the tattoos yet. I wonder what his thesis was. Like, what did you give your presentation on, G'raha? And he's very excited because he's reading something cool. I might have to shrink him a little, make the canvas bigger. Now I'm gonna have to fix his book hand. It's not looking right. So, make sure that I have the canvas not reversed before I start drawing in hairstyles, because that is a mistake I have made. Oh, he has little metal bangs. I kind of wish that he would go through a phase where he just kept his hair down. And on this side, more elongated He's got a little braid in the back. And this needs to be more like he's turning his hand towards his own face, not to us. So it would be like that. And then we would see his fingers on this side, except his pinky, because that's what's holding part of the book. Profile, god damn it. Okay, let's just do the start of the hand, and then we'll do the book. Will be like that, and then like that. Maybe it should be open more like that. There we go. And so then bottom, this is like hand. How does hand? His pinky would be like going in there, and then his other fingers would be on the outside, like that. Too big. So, maybe more out like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can fix it up more when I get into the inking. So, onto the coat. I'm gonna put him in a scouting coat because he's a little bard when we meet him. And I assume that the dungeon sets and what they're studying has something to do with each other. Who knows? It's like it like comes down into a little point, and then it is asymmetrical to just above the waist, and then it's like open, so he's sitting down, so it would probably go down between his legs and come back up. And he'll just be wearing normal pants for once in his life. I mean, who knows though? What would G'raha wear under his Charlene coat? I mean, he seemed to enjoy white leopard print when we first met him. So maybe he had like a really embarrassing teenage style. And then when we met him even later, he was wearing sandals, and now he's wearing like little sneakers that are very cute. Oh, it's like a bent over collar, so it splits like that, and then on the other side too. But of course, the best part is that it has a little bow, and it's a purple bow. I think this needs to go down lower. And it's like a little 3. It's a cravat. And then it comes all the way down into like a little rollover. I gotta look at the male model and not the female one. There's buttons all down here. And then a big, like, defining feature of the Charlene coats is the little, I don't know, what do you call this? It's like a capelet. A little, I think the only other time I've seen this design element is like Sherlock Holmes, maybe. That's what it reminds me of. And there's like a little, it's like on top of the shoulders, there's a little top bit that it attaches to. And the sleeves. Give him a little undershirt because he's clearly wearing one because we could see the collar. No, I'm not drawing in the shine. What does a Charlene chair look like? Charlene. Just Google like the in room. Oh boy, that's a complicated chair. Well, we can simplify it slightly. It's like a little round, poofy bit, and then the back is like, hello, we're from Charlene, and we do nothing simply. We like spirals. I can't really see what the bottom is. I'm just going to assume it's more spirals. And so, he was also a student of Baldessian, so maybe he was probably staying in a room that was really similar to the one that you get to stay in. I don't want to block him with the table. This perspective is a bit off, so we will squish this chair down a little more. Yeah, it should be like there. Need a bigger eraser for this. Probably swirlies on top too. And then Charlene table. Nobody, I don't know. I'm not getting in there and taking screenshots. Dang it. Although that is definitely a background hack if you want to draw Final Fantasy characters. But cannot forget his wonderfully fluffy tail. He is a big fluffy boy. Scoot him this way a little. Gotta make room for the tail. Yeah. Okay. Maybe his knees should be closer together. He's got his foot hooked like that. His back foot be done like that. Oh yeah, his original outfit was I like how he originally dyed his vest into like a shiny metallic red to match his hair, and assumably his one eye. I guess we'll just go for like basic leather shoes. Because I don't think he cared about fashion when he was a student. I think he was trying to impress us when he showed up to the Crystal Tower. So, coat. I don't know if you can hear my cat freaking out in the background. She's playing with her toys. Baby, what is it? What'd you get into? It's a ball in a track. You gotta reach into the track. I think the coat draping needs some work. So it's like it's almost like a little, it comes to a point. I would assume that this bit is structured, but that should be going around his thigh here. And then out and then down. I'm gonna cover up his shoe. I mean, probably. Yeah, like that. And then the other side. Well, I think it might be like more in his lap. It is very skirt-like, but you know, we stand a boy in a skirt. And I think that the full, like, Shylene armor coat armor set actually comes with a skirt for both male and female, so you know. But I don't think that's how they do them in the NPCs in the game. I think a lot of them have, like, plaid pants underneath. Maybe I'll give them plaid pants. Okay, I think we're getting real close to starting to ink. My sketches are messy as fuck. Whenever anybody's like, oh, here's this sketch I did, and it's like actually like completed or just like clean, I'm like, what the fuck? How? Okay. No, I should save. Don't want to lose my Borger boy. New raster layer. Okay. Pull up my reference of his adorable little face. And get ready to undo 1,000,000 times. I don't know why I start with that one. I always end up doing the other side better first. It's like he has really round cheeks, but still a fairly triangular face. And also this is supposed to be him even younger than when we met him, so. Do a little dance. He's got the typical Catboy nose, which is kind of straight. You need a smaller eraser. I think we need to draw his eyes bigger than my sketch. Of course, Graha is the owner of the most beautiful lips in the game. That's just the facts. Slow sketch opacity even more to help my dear bass. Ugh. Thanks, I hate it. Okay. If we need does have his head slightly tilted up, so we would be seeing some nostril. It's like, I know that seekers don't have sharp teeth, but they should. I'll just do that for now. Anyway, I gotta leave it or I'll go insane. The important bit. The eyes. The windows to the derp. He does have very thick eyelashes. I think that's right, he's like really excited, so his eyes should be open real wide. And a little bit of the lower lash line. And he's got very extreme, like, what would you call this? Upper eyelid action. I think something about his face is off. I think his eyes are too low. Let's get down it. I'm not liking the rest of his face now. Ugh, I gotta take the sweater off. It's getting hot in here. With all this cat boy. Alright. I think it should be more like turned up. And Graha, like many cat boys, suffers from itty bitty eyebrow syndrome. That's okay. They're little and cute, just like everything else about him. JK, JK. I don't know, this book's like up. keep forgetting to switch tools. No, definitely need a wider open, like, brah. Close. Maybe scooch the mouth, like, over a little. Yeah. I cannot forget that he has glorious lips. Okay. Put in. It needs to have a nice thick necky. I'll go that way. Let it come this way. And then, did I draw his head too big for his body? Maybe I drew his butt too big. Oh well. Is there such a thing as a butt too big? Science scholars remain divided. I think I'm gonna it seems a bit better. Back to the coat. So on the neck, it is very high collared. And the collar comes, the collar should be meeting like in the middle of his neck, although it might be pulled a little forward because that's where his body is going. What? My cat is headbutting my legs. What do you want, baby? Is it more food? Because I cannot give you more food. No? Okay. And then the top of the cravat is like right in here. And it goes like down just a little and then straight into a big kind of a diamond shape. It's like that, and then it's got two more little bitties that come off. And like, well, let's make it look more like cloth. Like that, and like that. I wonder if the plaid pants they wear match the plaid on their little cravats and bows. Some of them are bows. The Amy one is a cravat. Yeah, I need to redo the bottom. Put the folds into it. So, bottom is like, comes down like that, and then up like that. But it also folds under, and then those folds go back and make the other bit like that's how cloth works. Yeah? She's meowing at me. I don't know if you can hear it. Wrong tool. Not quite what I wanted. If you want to know how to draw, just get really obsessive over unnecessary details. And spend forever on them. There you go. Step 3, finish the fucking owl. Okay. That's closer to what I wanted. Like that. Looks better on the other side. The three-pronged cravat. Okay. I'm just gonna move on. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Leave it. Leave it. Do a save. Then erase his necky. And then start on the collar. So it's like they have an attached hood, they just never put it up because it's only a bottle. So the actual collar bit goes like that, and then it's like a triangle here, and then up top is the hood bit, which is like, this is the edge of the hood, and it has like two little, like that. I guess that's like the hood edge, and then back here is like where the hood is attached, but then underneath the hood, I'm guessing, is also, yeah, this is where the, oh my gosh, the top of the capelet is attached. So it's like that. It's triangular. It's got a little triangle towards the front, and then comes back around. Yeah, and then it's got very conspicuous stitching, and this one has very conspicuous edging. No, not like that. Okay, erase the bits that are unseen. Seen but unseen. Coffee. Alright, might need a new layer. Yeah, I don't want to worry about my other stuff. So the other half of the collar comes out of this one, and it's just like immediately, it's flapped over, and then it comes back in. No. The tail end of it is like meeting down here. So it should be like that. And then, yeah, that's pretty good. I feel like the top bit should not have the seam here, because it should be like it's folding over from in the inside. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then we've got the bottom of the hood thing at the top. Although this is not lining up very well. I forgot that his arm is slightly raised. Whoa. It's the problem with digital art. You get really lost in the details very easily. So the top of the hood is up here. And it comes up from around the back. So it's gonna be like coming from off of here. Yeah, something like that. And then go down a bit more. But then need to get the other collar in here. It should go down pretty far and then be tucked into the other one. Like so. And then we do the wrinkles, the clothy bits. And then we've got the actual shoulder part. But it does come in, this should be up higher. Because his other shoulder is lifted up higher, so his little hoodie thing is up higher. And so it's like triangular towards the front, like that. Still pointed down, and then it comes back in. And it's got the thick stitching on it. Yeah, that's looking okay. Let's work on this little bit. Yeah. Change this back here to kind of match the feel. Okay. I'll leave little caper bits for now and work on the coat. I feel like should be more obvious that it's like rolling over. Yeah, like that. And then, yeah, they have a very, it's almost like super pointy, but I feel like there would be some ruffles at his waist because he's sitting. Yeah, the actual pointy bit doesn't start until lower on the coat. But it does go very low onto the coat. So the coat would go all the way down here. Pointy bit. It's like from here. And it goes. What? I don't think I'm gonna put the buckle in it. Let's gotta simplify a little bit occasionally. And then we'll attach that there. And then these have also very thick stitching along the edges. And these are like really big round buttons. Like a lot of them. This would be a huge pain in the ass. I guess though you just put it on in the morning and you wear it all day because it's cold there. The next button that's kind of displaced, and then the button after that is also displaced. And then the last button is that. The last button is like down here. And they have little the buttonholes. You know how it works. And then a little bit of these buttons are doing a thing, especially down here. Okay. Then on the other side of the coat, he's also got this little, it's like a triangle-y thing. But it's it going into his lap. Or, yeah, it starts up higher than that. It's like here. It's like they are meant to be kind of stiff. So maybe he just has one leggy sticking out like, well, hello. Didn't see you there. Just do the top of the knee there. And then the bottom of the be kind of going out like that. And then the other bit, it's like it comes back up, but it doesn't actually stick into the other one. It does sort of a like that, and then it does the, what do you call that? I don't know. The stitching does go all the way around on both. And there's like a little interior flap in here, which is also stitched. So then the rest of the coat, it's like, and then probably flaps back out again, like that. And then we're gonna do it goes like that. And then over his knee, and put them like that. But this bit is very like, yeah, that's fine, it's fine. And then, well, I think I made his ass too fat. So we'll just come in like that. And he is indeed wearing pants under this coat. And then his other leg is coming out like that. Alright, let's do the top bit. Keeplet. But first coffee. Should I do an arm bit first? I do sort of start behind the collar, but I don't think they're attached to the collar. I think it's like attached down here at the side, and then it has like sort of pleats. It does seem to sort of curl in like that. No, it's not attached to the side. I can see them on the other side of the model. Well, I can just pretend it's not attached over there, so it's comes in, it pleats. And then, well, it is like attached like that, like a full thing. God, least complicated Final Fantasy 14 armor. Still make your head explode. Alright, let's just do the undercoat bit. Undercoat bit. The sleeves. The sleeves. Like that. And then like that. I don't think we would see the buttons from this side. And it's not just because I'm lazy. I did do all the other fucking buttons. God damn it. make the sleeves or the poofs look a little more like they should. Let's see. It would be like go down his arm. Yeah. Yeah. I think we might see the buttons on this side. I realize his arm is too short. I think. Compared to the other one, though, it is a bit. Also, I think the book is off, but I will fix that when I get to inking it. Oh no, I accidentally closed the chat. Come back. Okay, wait. There we go. I'm not very good. I'm very new at streaming. I don't know what's happening. Seems to be like they are by his pinky. So, be like that. Like, more 1 million buttons. Jesus Christ, Charlene. Is this like your way of securing them? Like this is scientist proofing, like baby proofing, but infinitely more important. Babies will only kill themselves. That's all I mean. Charlene scientists, on the other hand, it can get a bit rough. Alright, and then fix his little capelet, make it look more better. There would be one like that, and then the other in the back is like already drooping down, and then I'm pretty sure, yeah, it would be, we would see it in the back. Like it goes all the way around the back. How we doing? Pretty good. Pretty okay. Thinking put in like a pocket or something on his pants. Maybe a seam down the front. I don't know, it just looks very plain in comparison to the rest of his clothes. Okay, we'll start with the cat hand, the Catman hand. Catboys in their readied grip. So it would probably be, yeah, like going back. And then they have very pronounced knuckles. So one finger would be going that way. The other fingers. It's like make your fingers go straight. Challenge impossible. Okay, and then I think the book should be more like God, so objects, why? No. sketch a little bit more. So like that, and then that. It should be lower, so move this pinky like forward more. That. Try not to draw yaoi hands. Difficulty level impossible. Okay, and so, yeah, the book would be like resting on pinky, and then also the thumb would become what? So maybe we just wouldn't see the opposite cover. But then how do we know it's open? Like that? Yeah. Should look up the Eorzean font. It's got a thick spine because it's thick. Then we go like that. And we say there's pages on this side and there's pages on this side. Still don't look right. And my inability to create an incredibly basic shape. Sip more coffee for a second. And take away the hand. Actually, let's just do a whole new sketch layer. So, hand, pinky, fingies, thumb. So book would be, has to go over these pinkies, come in here. Or maybe the things like that. And it should be like that. The basic shapes with Negan. I think it's that it needs to be like open more. It needs to be like that. And then the pages would be thick like that. And then the spine would be more of a rounded shape. And then we can do the back cover just kind of like that. And then I'm getting there. Yeah. Maybe it should be more. God damn it. Like that? Yeah. Okay. Yes. You know, I think his whole arm should maybe be closer. This is a bit of a pain in the ass. I want all layers except for the one with the capelet on it. The other nice thing about digital art, yeah, I can just move that. So my nose constantly runs and I don't know why. It's just a fact of my life. So occasionally you will get to hear allergies ASMR, and I apologize because it's gross. Alright, that's the fingies. Like, and we'll make it a little bit fancy. Give it thick hardcover, and then we'll put like, I don't even know what these are called, the little corner thingies. Also put like little bands on the binding, and we'll make the binding also thick, or the spine is also thick, and then this is the bit that all the pages are attached to, and then back here we just do a little like that. That we say he's like this far in the book. And then Ellen put in the pages. And then please tell me I don't hate it. Erase the bits that we don't see. I think we need to get his thumb in here. Or maybe the third finger. I think these fingers just don't look right. Like the pinky looks okay, but not these. So pinky's coming in, go like that, and then the other should be like flexed. The other too long. I know that you have your readied fingers, Karaha, but I think they need to be straight. And maybe your hand needs to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, like that. It still doesn't look right. I feel like the book kind of looks right, but it's like the wrong angle or something. Yeah, it should be like that. Time to do more freaking trickery. Like that. Like that. Yeah. Also, maybe the back should be lower than the top. Ah, there we go. That's better. This is why I cannot do non-digital art. I'll go back to fixing his derp hand. So your hand comes out and goes like this, and then we've got the pinky. And then we've got the fingies. And that we can assume that the thumb is in there, holding the book. Okay. Let's scoot the book up a little, actually. Yeah, like that. Yankee. Still got his catboy hands with the defined knuckles. Very important. Part of his heritage. Ready catboy hands to grasp at, things, stuff. Don't worry about it. That's his business. Oh my god. Sometimes the eraser is too big. What is a finger? Too skinny. Yeah, that's closer. Okay. Okay, dear God. Oh, I still hate it. Okay, no, his figure shouldn't be super straight. It should be a little bent. Or at least the first couple. It should be like... No, the last one could be kind of straight. Nothing about Grow is kind of straight. Oh my god, finally. There. Come to the stream, watch a grown woman struggle to draw a book. I turned into a little bitty journal, that's okay. We're gonna say that this is like it's a little fan comic about the Wearer of Light. It's being passed around through the student body. inspired by the letters that Alphino and Alisair are sending home. So maybe it's one of the servants in the Lavalier house. Lavalier, I don't know. Does anybody say it out loud? I'm sure they do. Alright, time for the other hand. The Borger hand. Which is slightly easier to draw because it is in the classic grasping catboy pose. Firmly grasp the Borger. Like every layer. Okay, Burger gets some layer. I try to do some layer management, not to have too many because I am drawing on an iPad. And it can get kind of slow if I overdo it. Should he be like dripping ketchup on his coat? Borger. I think I even have a screen reference for the Borger. Burger. Or else I'm just gonna draw it like a hamburger cake from The Sims. Show me your burger. No, like a real screenshot, not like fan art. Fuck it. Fake it. We got some lettuce. We got some cheese. We got the burger patty. And then we have the bottom bun. And little sesame seeds on top. And we're going to say that because he's not paying attention, that I'll do a different layer. Is this under? Okay. There is some ketchup dripping out of his burger. And onto his arm. There's other stuff on my ketchup layer. Oh, alright, let's erase the coat from under the burger. I think, did I do this hand like too small? I feel like it doesn't match the other hand. Let me get a little bigger. Just a hand part. Oh god. Do not do your hands. Yeah. It's probably because I don't put the fingernails on. also he's grasping, so fingers would not be tucked away. And we might see the thumb. I think that kind of helps bring it together, even if it's not 100% anatomically accurate. But I mean, he's a cat boy. Alright, let's clean up the bits that need to be erased that we haven't gotten yet. There we go. Should probably do his hair before I completely finish his body. His hair could be on the border layer. Alright. Back in his young anime protagonist days. You've got, it's like a little bit. Oh my god. Wow. My wrist bumped the merge all button. Excellent. That's not a horrible sabotage. Thank you so much, tablet. Then this bit is like, should technically be like completely in his eye, but I like to see his eyes because they are pretty. And I feel like there should be a little bit that kind of whips forward like this. And then the other side of his hair comes out from the under the side of his hair. It's kind of like that. It's actually pretty dang long. It goes all the way down past his chin. So I know we don't like to admit it, but Garaha definitely has a mullet. I'm giving him a little ahoge. Because I think it's cute. We can just say it was the wind. Then his little braid, since his head is turned that way. When was the last time I saved? I don't know. Don't be like me, kids. Save your shit. So this little cute little braid be like that, and then little poof on the end. Yeah. I think he has like some slight poofage going on, like, and then it goes into a braid. But I might be wrong. Maybe I'm watching too much Ranma. I feel like there should be more head back here. That's what she said? No, that's very confusing. That's what she said. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm getting really paranoid and saving every 5 seconds. And so now his cat ears are kind of wonky, so I'm gonna resketch those. So for Mikute, you kind of want to draw a line. I'll do it on this one. You're going to draw a line up from their jawline and wrap it around their head. And like this is where a human ear would be, and this is where a Mikute ear would be, because they're slightly back on the head and they're very triangular. Like normal anime cat ears, are much more like this kind of a deal, and like a little poof on the top or a little poof in the ear. But Mikute cat ears are like this, and then they have like a very skinny hole. See, this isn't even like the really cutesy cat ears are like really round, and then they've got like one line here or one line there, maybe a line there, and then usually like a big puff down here. But yeah, that's not what Mikutes are like. Mikutes are sleek and aerodynamic. What layer was I working on? I'll do this one. It's like they have almost like a little devil horn like appearance if they weren't so fluffy. And they're kind of like almost like a fur tube, like folded around, like a little fur triangle that's like folded around in a tube. It's a very different way of thinking of cat ears than I am used to from my many a anime fandom. Although I was gonna, he's excited, that's right. So his ears should be like, whoop. And then like furry here, and then just like very small amount of pink on the inside of the inner ear. Yep. And delete the hair bits. No, the bangs would be in front. So we will delete the ear bits. And then just in the back. Yeah, maybe this should be a bit bigger. Oh my god, wrong layer. No, do not apply. Okay. No, oh my god, wrong layer again? It's like they're big enough, but now they're too far apart, so gotta pull them in. Okay. erase the bits of his face from under his hair, and then see that some of the hair is clipping where it should be. Okay, now I gotta do his shoes and his tail, and then decide how much of the background I want to do. So this foot, I think he would probably, well, if you hook your foot around, yeah, you'd probably be seeing the bottom of his shoe. And it would go up a bit, but not like extremely. Erase this bit, not helpful. And like, yeah, like that. I think I gotta redraw the pants a little, because they would be more like that. And then where's the shoe there? There's the shoe there. And I think we'll do like a so it's supposed to be like a patent leather shoe. I'm on the wrong layer. Cool. It's like that. Yeah. And I think this one needs a little fix. To be like, yes, this is the bottom of the shoe. Because if heel would be like that. So watch a grown woman struggle with basic shapes for an hour. You notice how quickly I did the head and the hair and like the face, but second I get to shoes or a book, I am freaking stumped. Alright. And so his other pant leg would probably get a little crinkled from his other foot. And then here we can see, maybe I should do it on a different layer so I don't fuck with that shoe. Let's see what the full shoe looks like. Maybe I should have done this first. No, that don't make sense. You don't make sense here. Okay, full body done. Oh wait, Still forgot the tail. Fuck. Lies. I'm lying. Kind of want it to be like a fun tail. Hey, what layer doesn't have a lot of stuff in it? Alright. So, I'm thinking like maybe it's curling back around. I like it when people draw Graha with an extremely fluffy tail. He's got a pretty poofy one. I kind of want it doubling back on itself a little bit. And then maybe he's like wiggling it a little. Yeah, just do the back of the jacket, but that is going to depend on the background. Alright, I'm gonna at least do the chair. Give our boy something to sit upon. He's got a whole seat, but he only needs the edge. Watch it grow and blow in bullshit basic shapes. And then the other side of the chair would be, oh, I've come around kind of like, no, I think it'd be lower. Like that? Yeah. And the top, oh man, the ones in the inner room have this, like, they go up, and then like that, and then come in, and then this part like curls around, I think, or it's like that. And then in the middle, there's, I think it connects. And there's like another thing going on in the middle here. Which side are we seeing this from? I mean, we are like dead on, so I don't think there would be that much 3D-ness to even see. I think we would see the, no, I mean, this is the middle of the chair, like this bit. Oh my god. What is a chair? Miserable pile of shapes. Okay. And then the table. So we're doing kind of a low angle and everything else, so I feel like there would be just a little bit of that. No, that don't look great. We're just gonna do that. Oh, I still hate it. I'm only capable of drawing straight lines up and down, not side to side. Is this a common affliction? Oh boy. Doge hyped up. Jesus Christ. What do I do? How do I be like, no thank you, please leave? Oh my god. Oh no, I wanna... Oh boy. There we go. I figured it out. I'm like a pro gamer. Oh, how do I go back to my channel now? Oh, so no chat shows up on my tablet screen. I have to have the computer open. So sorry if I don't reply to your messages super fast, because I gotta like consciously look up there. I'm going to assume that Charlene tables have more curly cues underneath because they just roll like that. They're just like, hello, have we told you about our Lord and Savior, the Spiral? Like, oh no, I read that manga. It's a little bit too short. Maybe I should move the table down. The table seems a little too high. Oh, yep, you missed a little bit. Okay. I'll just like say there's like rings around this. That's what people do on tables, don't they? And then the whole point of this was to know what his jacket is doing. The back of his jacket. So it comes out to like there. Maybe even further. Like that big. Because the rest of the chair is gonna be like that. So this jacket would be like this. And then like that. Or like that. I think it'd probably be scrunched up a little. Okay, I think ink is done. Whew! Will that take me an hour and 40 minutes? Yeah! Obsession. See if I can get coloring done in 2 hours. Probably not. Oh wait, his elbow. Alright. I'm just gonna do some basic cell shading. I like to do the shading with 50% gray, and then I change the color later when I turn it into a thank you. I'm liking this one. Like, sometimes I have a hard time drawing Graha and have him come out right. Oh, I should give him a tongue in his mouth. Poor boy. Especially because he's going for that burger. Yep. Alright. So. I want to go back to, I shade with just the regular G pen because it's a lot more solid. Oh no, did I put the... Okay, that's gotta be the bottom level. Okay. Merge with the layer below. Alright, now that I'm done being a derp. I like to shade with 50% gray using the regular G pen because it makes it a lot crisper, and doing it with a very dark shadow makes it stand out a lot, and then I can adjust it later to make it softer. But this really helps me get all of the shapes down. When you're shading, you should always decide on a light source. I'm going for one that is like over here, so you could see that it's the way the shading is going. If you want to get really complicated, you can have multiple light sources, but I'm just doing some simple cell shading. Yeah, maybe I'll do another stream where I go in and do like a painterly rendering or more soft, complicated shading. I do enjoy doing like soft, I don't know what you call it, not cell shaded, but it's not exactly realistic. It just has a lot more blending, I guess. Oh, I should make these collar lines go down into his shirt, or into his coat, his lapels. And I should make the cravat look like it's going under the collar. It's not just like floating there. It's got like a little scarfy bit that goes around his neck. I find that doing dark, crisp shadows makes things more dynamic. Whereas softer or blended shading makes things like cuter. Another line I missed. Cloth that has a front and a back. Who would have guessed? And so after I use the bucket tool, I like to go back in with the G-pen and make sure that I filled in any of the little stray bits. And the most complicated way that I know how to color anything is to do it all in like a grayscale and then use gradient mapping to make the colors, which is kind of crazy. Maybe I'll do that because that's a cool trick to learn if you do digital art. Maybe I'll show how that works. That is a stray, yeah. Get out of here. And this thing is slightly raised. So is this, even this like a little bit more. And the back of the capelet would be in shadow. And then it would be casting shadow on the coat. And then I could add another line here, so I'm going to. Black. It's like the little bitty things that you kind of forget about. Oh no, I did that on the shading line, didn't I? Fuck. Layers. What? Oh. I was about to say, what happened to his elbow? There's a table there. Okay, so the sun's coming in from behind him slightly. That would mean that his little buttoниes definitely got some shading going on. this. Maybe even the top of this, because shadow from his hand. And then like the whole back of the book. A few of the pages. Then his, most of his fingers would be in shadow. I think maybe only the very tips would not be, but it's kind of hard to justify. I think pretty much only that much of his hand would not be in shadow. I mean, this little bit right there. That's it. So then let's just do it like that, because shadows. There'll be a lot of shadow going on down here. Of course, we've got the buttons. And then these folds continue on the other side. Be a little bitty one there. And then over here, we have this. And we're gonna shape the chair there. It would be like all that. And then like that much, I think. Little bottomy bits. Yeah. Then like all of this guy up here at least. Maybe we can do like add a little bit right here. Or more like that. We're at the 2-hour mark. I am definitely going to finish at least the shading. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way through to coloring. Should have realized that this would be more than 2 hours. This droplet don't look right. Ooh. I mean, we could just take the droplet out. I can just do like that. Like a, because it should be like going straight down. I guess I probably had this turned. To be like going into this little fold in his cape. They're on the same layer. Nope. like you want it to look like it's falling, but also is kind of a blorp. Okay. And then actually for this one, make it like a bit drippy. Fell straight down. Catch up, physics, man. Can't just let these things slide. Oh no, did I draw? Okay, no, I didn't. Thank God. Now we're gonna want to make it very clear that this is like falling in the air, so it's got a little shadow. Okay. Now return to being obsessive over other things. Like a tail floof. So the light source is coming from that way. Which means it would be like, or like that. Come up like that. So usually when I draw, I have like a TV show on, some sort of talking heads or something that, like, you know, you don't really gotta pay attention to. It's kind of funny to try and narrate everything I'm doing. It should be darker because we are almost entirely in the shade over here. Except that, like, these bits, I think, would have a little bit of light on them. Start, like, up at the top. And then his leggies. There would be some shadow from the coat. Not a lot, though, except where it's lifted up a bit. This leggy, definitely something like that going on. Oh, wrist hitting buttons again. Where's the jacket? Wait, what? Oh, wow, it's on the same layer. Great, good job, me. Like that. Sometimes when there's a lot of detail, it's kind of just easier to just hand through it. try to fill tools so much. Actually, it would be like most of this. And then also the jacket. The jacket. And the pants. I would have shot from the top of his pants and from the shoe. Not too much other shading because I want to show the shape of the other sheep shadow. Okay. Jacket area. God, this is gonna be a pain. Needs to go slowly. There we go. Okay. Light's coming from that direction. So, shadow would be like that. There'd be a little on the bottom. This would be like that. And also a little bit like that. Put a little bit on there. Like that. For the jacket. Put the general shading. And then this one. Oh, pretty much be like that. And well, that's coming in from there, so this one would be like that. I think it's a little bit under the table, so I'll just do that. More wrinkles, more wrinkles. I think just like I don't know what happened. Switched. My wrist switched to the eraser. Well, I really enjoy using Clip Studio Paint on an iPad. My wrist constantly clicking shit I don't want it to is kind of a pain. 8 out of 10 do recommend, but look out. I think the bottom would probably have something like that. Are we done? I think we're done with the basic shading. I would go in and put in like highlights, especially on the hair. But I think that is going to be it for today. I think next time that I do a draw stream, I will color him. I had a lot of fun. I love Graha, and this was a really fun piece to do. It'll be really nice when it's finished. So, yeah, thanks for coming to hang out. This was fun. Thanks, bye.